Developers are in a whole new world of 4.0 era. Computing resources come with greater power, flexibility as well as complexity. We have giant firms like Google, Amazon with GCP, AWS, etc. The old days with a single VPS with all-in-one Ubuntu-Debian, NGINX-Apache, MySQL-MariaDB, PHP-FPM is gone. Now, each component tends to have a dedicated container. That's why we need a management platform to manage a WordPress blog. For simplicity, we can use Bitnami as a managed WordPress hosting service that hides the hassle tasks about install PHP, deploy database, secure the server, etc. behind. All you get is an integrated dashboard with wrappers in the form of buttons menus to control the above stuff. Let's imagine how simple it is to click on a WordPress icon, and then a fully working web server is being deployed under the hood. Deployment solutions range from newbies to experienced developers. Bitnami Launchpad for AWS Cloud, AWS Marketplace, AWS Console, Amazon Night Sale. Remember that Bitnami is a third service intermediate layer between you and computing providers. That's why you have to register to free program, AWS Free Tier in this case. Make sure you are kept up to date information about these trial programs to avoid extra credit card charges. For instance, AWS only free for selected forms of services, T2.micro VPS. Meanwhile, Google GCP gives you 300 to use whatever services as long as you are not run out of the budget. Always free. These free tier offers do not expire, and are available to all AWS customers 12 months free. Enjoy these offers for 12 months following your initial sign-up date to AWS trials. Short-term free trial offers are available through many different software solutions.
Every fee is transparent, as long as you choose the right eligible services in the free tier. I see Google Cloud Platform has a double free policy. After 300 free trial credit is gone, you still have a free tier program to apply for, and I feel no struggle to run my blog on that limited resources.
GCP Free Tier 12 months and 300 free credit to get you started. Always free products to keep you going. To get activated on Amazon Free Tier, you can register an AWS account with a working phone number and a credit card with at least one in the balance. They will text or call you with a secret code, then withdraw about one to verify the Visa MasterCard. AWS may use the billing address associated with your default payment method as one of the many factors to determine what taxes apply. You can update your default payment preference and billing address by editing your default payment method below. When a new payment card is added to an AWS account, a small charge is sent to verify that the card is valid and that the card hasn't been reported lost or stolen. For AWS customers, the temporary authorization charge is $1. AWS doesn't proceed with the charge, and the charge should disappear within 3 to 5 business days. Amazon.com. Nowadays, encrypted communication with public key cryptography is mandatory across mediums. That's why you have to generate a key pair SSH key, so that secure accessing through SSH, SFTP, etc. are available with the Ubuntu VPS. Keep in mind that cloud service providers work with region different, based on the location that you would like to deploy the VPS cloud instance. Change the active region accordingly at first. Be aware that free tier may not be applied outside the US, so you, Asia, etc. will get charged with standard fees. Save the private SSH key to a synchronized folder to backup it. Losing the key result in AWS server rebuilding, as you cannot access the machine anymore. That is not kind of a password that you can recover later by receiving OTP message or answering security questions. Then with encrypted disks, all unbacked up data will remain inaccessible. WordPress itself is a managed CMS platform, so everything Bitnami Launchpad offers like backup upgrade, analytics, etc. are redundancy. We should go with AWS Marketplace to get the best compatibility with Amazon deployment via the Bitnami AMI. Bitnami, the leaders in application packaging and Automatic, the experts behind WordPress, have teamed up to offer this official WordPress image on AWS Marketplace. WordPress is the world's most popular content management platform. Whether it's for an enterprise or small business website, or a personal or corporate blog, content authors can easily create content using its new Gutenberg editor, and developers can extend the base platform with additional features. Jetpack plugin is included by default, offering access to additional professional themes, performance improvements and marketing tools. Optional automatic backup and priority support are available from Automatic. SSL auto configuration with Let's Encrypt certificates is included. The configuration is optimized for smaller instances, with additional caching functionality, to improve performance. Subscribe to this software. You subscribe to this software. Please see the terms and pricing details below, or click the button above to configure your software. Terms and conditions. Bitnami after you have subscribed to this software, and agree that your use of this software is subject to the pricing terms and the seller's end-user license agreement. Your use of AWS services are subject to the AWS customer agreement. Pricing information. This is an estimate of typical software and infrastructure costs based on your configuration. Your actual charges for each statement period may differ from this estimate. Software pricing. WordPress certified by Bitnami and Automatic. Our infrastructure pricing Act 2. 23 points more monthly estimate. 15.00 month. Create a subnet in EC2 security group settings. A security group acts as a firewall that controls the traffic allowed to reach one or more instances. You can create a new security group based on seller recommended settings, or choose one of your existing groups. Create new based on seller settings. Key pair settings to ensure that no other person has access to your software. The software installs on an EC2 instance with an EC2 key pair that you created.
Once the instance is running, enter the public DNS, provided by Amazon, into your browser. You will then see the WordPress application. You can go to WP-admin from your browser to access the application administration panel. The default server administrator is user.
Setting Bitnami application password to GNTJJM. To restore your old website, point your domain to that DNS server, reintegrate Cloudflare if needed, and restore WordPress's themes, plugins, database with Updraft Backup Plus. Make sure you have backed up the server's IP address, admin's password, and the SSH private key. Cloudflare speeds up and protects millions of websites, APIs, SaaS services, and other properties connected to the Internet. Our Anycast technology enables our benefits to scale with every server we add to our growing footprint of data center. The AWS Marketplace is offering free and paid software products that will run on the AWS free tier. For the new customers can obtain the following of AWS services or products per month with free of cost up to 12 months. The limit it provides 750 hours Linux or Windows per month. That to Amazon EC2 will provide this here. AWS is refer Amazon Web Services. This total process we can call it as AWS free tier, minmagix.com. After you choose a support plan, a confirmation page indicates that your account is being activated. Accounts are usually activated within a few minutes, but the process might take up to 24 hours. You can sign into your AWS account during this time. If you need more computing resources, CPU, RAM, SSD, bandwidth, etc., go with Google Cloud Platform Free Tier. After you are making out money with your website, consider upgrading to a fully managed VPS like Profit Server with unlimited bandwidth, or go with iThemes hosting with integrated sync, backup body, and security pro to boost your business into a new high sky. With the iThemes Sync Pro control panel, you can manage your site faster and more productively. Install new themes and plugins, get reports on uptime, approve comments, manage your remote backups via Backup Buddy Stash, run database optimizations, create new site reports, and make vital updates on your site and more. iThemes.com. Bitnami library popular images, provided by Bitnami, ready to launch on AWS Cloud in one click. What is AWS Cloud? AWS Cloud enables developers to build, test and deploy applications on AWS's highly scalable and reliable infrastructure. About Bitnami WordPress Stack. The Bitnami WordPress Stack provides a one-click install solution for WordPress. Download installers on virtual machines, or on your own WordPress server in the cloud. WordPress is one of the world's most popular web publishing platforms for building blogs and websites. It can be customized via a wide selection of themes, extensions, and plugins.